Hey, what's up everybody? This is Gail coming to you from a small town about to do some picking at Goodwill and some estate sales. This video is to show you some of the things that I'm looking at and discuss the things I bought or didn't buy. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Definitely say hi in the comments. So come with me and we'll take a look and see. Maybe I'll find some gems. First, I went to an estate sale. One of the things that I like to do is either go to the garage first or look into the bathrooms, look for some vintage, old, new items. I was just putting out some Goog on there. They did have some medical supplies and equipment. And what I did is I just kind of looked up some of the items. Like you'll see here, these battery packs for some sort of an oxygen machine. They were $2 each. This sale was 75% or 25% off, so I did look these up, and the comps are great on these items. Try to look at absolutely everything that I can. I'm afraid that I'm going to miss something because you just never really know. I've seen some people pick these up. I forget to mention later in the video, but I did pick up a pair of these vintage glasses because I kind of heard that they sell well. So I don't know. They were $4 and I paid 75% of that. So hopefully that will work out. But I was looking at the jewelry boxes just to see if anything's in them. This camera, although I try to look at those because I've sold some for a couple hundred before. But after I pulled it out, I saw the price. They wanted like $19 or actually like $26 or something crazy. So I just put it back. This is just a little one of those small laptops. I never really look at those. I mean, if it were an Apple or something, I'd consider looking at more detail, but I really wasn't interested in those. These remotes, I kind of did look them up. They really weren't going for much. I think they wanted like $1 each for these, and it was just not worth. Maybe I think they were going like for $10 tops. So I didn't look those up any further. Now we're at Goodwill, and I always look at the bags because you never really know. It's good to look for camera bags or like utility backpacks and that sort of thing. Yep, there's this little guitar here. So Goodwill kind of has been disappointing lately. They just have a lot of the same thing. Not much has changed. I'm just going through, so you may see some of the same things here that you see at some of the other videos. So I just glanced at these remote controls, and they're familiar to me because I think they're GameCube, but I just don't know enough about them, so I don't even mess with them. Just skipped on and moved on, and look, it's just a bunch of junk. There's a lot of cables here that go to nothing. I guess someone just turned in all these cables that they had. I highly recommend looking at all the power adapters that you can. Some of the ones for printers or for medical equipment can go for some good money, especially if you can get them for cheap and on sale. They don't really price these very high in this department. The little microphone there is probably just from a karaoke machine, not worth anything. I've looked at this label printer last time I was there. They wanted, I think it was like $7 for it. And it does work, but it was a Brother brand, I think. And I want to say that there's like a restriction on eBay for that, but I can't remember for sure. But I also looked up the comps. They really weren't but like $15. So yep, just rummaging through all this stuff. I always look at those food steamers, but those are really small, and that one doesn't go for much. And I actually put this in my cart. Um, it anything tech wise, it's been opened. It had a barcode, and I scanned it later and ended up not getting it because the comps really weren't strong enough or making it worth my while to buy and hope it sells. This is like a stereo mounting kit. It was discolored for sure. It's kind of been old, but it was real lightweight. And I looked up the comps later after putting it in my cart, And just like the other one, it was not valuable at all, so I put it back. It was a cool looking keyboard, but they wanted, I think it was a lot of money, but it was all wired. It was definitely cool looking, but I think they wanted almost $20 for it, which was ridiculous. So of course I didn't even put that in my cart. This is a carbon monoxide detector, and I don't have one for my house, so I don't really know anything about it, but I was certainly giving it some thought, thinking maybe I could get that for myself. I tend to look at some of these trinkets if they have any kind of value, or I think they're kind of neat. I will look at the bottom. If there's any unique markings, I'll look them up. If not, I just pass it up. That's kind of like a little metal bank, which was kind of cool, but I decided not to get it. Goodwill. Where do I start with the shoes? Ugh, they're so overpriced. The best thing to do is look for them when they're on their discount day based on the color. But these shoes, like, even though they're good brands, they're just filthy. Those are $10. I went $9.99 for those. These they want a decent price for. These are Adidas, but you can see they want $10. I recommend looking at the books. If anything looks unique, different, or anything stands out, go ahead and grab it and scan it. I came across this. It's a Spalding Notebook, and the actual book itself is made from an official basketball, which is pretty cool, and it has never been used. So I did look up the comps on this, brand new in the package. I think some had sold for $20, so this is not in a sealed package, but it was only $2, so I went ahead and put it in my cart. So guys, whenever you see these blue bins, they usually roll them out on carts. I say always run to those without looking too crazy and go through them, because you get a hold of them before everybody else does. These were filters that were in the bag still. It was $7 for 3 sets of filters. So the comps on that, I did look them up, was about $7 or $14 for 1 pack. So I'll definitely keep those. All right, guys, let's time to cover what I got today. Oh, yay! I'm so excited. Okay, first, let me show you this right here. I got this at an estate sale. This is totally awesome. This was attached to this, and I didn't know what it was, but it was $2. And there was also this one. Okay, so obviously they're battery packs, and it was one of those estate sales where they're medical equipment. So I looked it up. This right here, you can see it connects here. So this light wasn't on, and I was a little worried that I got a dud. Anyway, just this charging device with the cable and the brick is sold for about, I think it was $130. Just that, not the batteries. The batteries are going for about $80. So I got a smaller one, and then this bigger one, as you saw. And then I saw, I Googled how you use this, and you can press this green button and it'll show you whether or not it's fully charged. So I know this puppy's charged. It could take a charge. I know this one now is charging. It was dead. So we're looking at probably, I may sell this as a set. I have to decide if I want to part this out, but I paid $2 for this because it was contained in one, and then I paid $2 for this bigger one. So $4 to turn into a couple hundred. Awesome. I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna let that puppy charge just to make sure it's all good. And then I'm not sure that this is a good seller, but I found these little cases with these Fujifilm SD cards, or I don't know if they're called SD cards, but they're memory cards. There's like a 256 megabyte, a 128, and a 16. And they all have stuff on them. Like there's little notes, but I think I don't have a camera that will test these and see what's on them. So I'm just going to sell them at a lot. I got them all for 75 cents. So I'll be selling them so that was the total for those. I'll be selling them for about 10 bucks or what have you. I have to look at them online. I also got this at an estate sale. It's a silver spoon. It is stamped on the back 925, so I know it's silver. I don't know if that's upside down or whatever. It's got a picture of a snail on top of it that's probably been soldered on there. So I'm gonna shine this puppy up. I paid 25 cents, so I paid up for this, but I don't know what it'll go for. I don't know what silver goes for now anyway, but I'm gonna try to sell it if I don't break it. That's what I got at the estate sales. Let me show you what I got at Goodwill. Okay. I went to a garage sale or two and had no luck. So I'm putting the camera back because I got to hold this up. This is America's team. It's also my favorite team. This is a Dallas Cowboys pullover. It's a really good one. It's in nice shape. It's even authentic apparel. Okay, and it's a size small, I think, which kind of sucks. And I believe it's men's. I got this for $5.99, so $6. I can easily sell this because it's small. That sucks, but I can sell this for maybe 25. I think I noticed like on the white there was one small, like slightly darker spot, but not a big deal. I did see another Budweiser thing, but I passed on it because it kind of looked like a worker's shirt, you know, someone who worked for Budweiser. And then I got Not America's Team pullover. It's a fleece pullover for the Texans. I'm in Texas, so I find a lot of gear like that. This is in really good shape. The sleeves are the blue with the gray, kind of copying off of the Cowboys colors, but this was a blue tag item at Goodwill, so it was half off. So I paid $3 for that. I don't know what I can sell it for. You probably won't see these on the what solds for a while because I may wait until I get closer to the fall to list those. And then I got this Craig Morgan CD, I Love It, for $1. Yeah. It's brand new. That's why I got it. I looked it up and I saw one sold for about 10 or 12 bucks. So I don't know. I'm going to sell it. This was cool. I came across this. This is a Spalding Notebook. It's brand new. It's never been used. And so you got a place in here where you can put your cards and stuff. This was $1.99, and this is made out of a authentic, what do they call it? Genuine game ball or official game ball. So this is cool. This will go well to one fan. I've seen this before where like it would be Spalding, but right above it would say Clippers or something like that. This doesn't have a particular team. So I think the one that I did see was brand new, still in a package, and it sold for $20, but this has got some kind of, like you can see, it's not like in great shape, but it's almost nearly perfect. Okay, and then the last thing I got was these filters, Flow Clear. I saw just one of them being sold for $15 on eBay, and I have 3 in this package. I paid $7, so I kind of paid up for this, but if I could double my money with one, I could list all of these together maybe and sell them for more. So that's going to be a good profit. Well, even though I didn't have a lot of stuff I bought, I still got some good home runs. I think especially with these medical device chargers, I think it's for like an oxygen machine. Always look out for those because that stuff can go for a lot of money. So just something to kind of keep your eyes out for. I've got a lot to list, y'all, and I've got this new setup here. My office is a mess, but I've got a computer table here, and I'm gonna make this my shipping station. So I've got all that. I've brought my scale over here and my printer. So I'm not really sure what I want to do because over there I kind of like, well, that's the Chloe station. I like being over there. My photography stuff is here. This room is a hot mess. It once was clean. So I've got to get all that together. But yeah, so I want to very soon start doing videos that will kind of show you my listing process. but I'm trying to figure out, I video record this on my cell phone because it's so much easier to edit through iMovie rather than uploading to my computer and doing it through a software I'm not familiar with. So I want to be able to record, but also I need my phone to do what I need to do. So I'm figuring out, but just know that'll be coming soon. Thanks for watching. I'm going to say goodbye now and quit talking again. If you think about it, if you've not subscribed, please do so. Say hello in the comments and like the video because that will help my videos get recognized by YouTube and others. So maybe others will see it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.